Can you celebrate failure?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And how do you do that?
Yep.
And this is a theme that really resonates with me, right? Because I'm all about reinventing my career.
Yep.
Right? I've gone through ups and downs and stuff like that. At a midlife stage, how do you do that? Right?
Yep.
And a big part of it is being authentic with your past
Yes.
and failures and learning from that.
Yep.
But how much do you expose? How much can you share, etc. So tell us what was your motivation? What are your thoughts on can you celebrate failure?
From a young age, we've been conditioned into putting things into a failure basket or a success basket.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is conditioning which is done by society, by our parents, by our caretakers, by schools, media playing a massive influence.
Yeah.
And especially now, social media
Yeah,
plays a
yeah,
massive
yeah.
influence. So you get, if you look at social media now, there's influencers. They play a major role, and people follow them.
Yeah.
Now, success or failure is a feeling. That's what it is. And what is that feeling you've been brought up with? And
But I love that because you just. But I love the fact that you just said it is a feeling, because we so often think there's a right or wrong, right? It's either that or that.
Absolutely.
But it very much is a feeling. Yeah.
it's
I love that. Yeah.
it's simply a feeling. Your definition of success could be something else, and my definition of success could be something else. You coming across failure, I may not see it as a failure.
Absolutely.
Now, so we all are very unique in the way we live our lives.
Yeah.
Our perception of everything, your perception of something, my perception of something is completely different. Let's take this simple mic over there. We were talking about it before. My perception was, wow. You've been using it for a while, so
I'm just like, it's just a mic.
It's just a mic. But
Get over it.
Exactly. So it's different perceptions. So when it comes to things like failure, one of the first things is we need to be aware. If we feel that we're a failure, we need to first admit it. Simple as that.
Okay.
Simple as that. Now, what happens is that doesn't mean you go into this
Self-pity mode.
Self-pity mode.
Absolutely, yeah.
First thing is the awareness. Once the awareness is there, okay, you need to now look at what are the feelings which are coming up.
Right.
Because number of times it's got nothing to do with what's happening in the situation. You track back, it's something you start connecting the dots. You start in your past.
Yeah.
That's literally what happens. So you're going quite deep inside what's happening. Now there's a lot of things out there which say, okay, do X, do Y, do Z, and very much logical based. Now, as humans, we got so much things happening in there, unconsciously or subconsciously. We don't know what really is happening inside. So what I've realized through the years, what's really assisted me is having an attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the situation is. So I spoke about Ho'oponopono.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a Hawaiian or Polynesian
It's Hawaiian.
term?
It's Hawaiian,
yeah.
Polynesian.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
right. And one of the things which it talks about in there is be thankful for everything. Now that's very, very difficult, especially when the things which are happening around you feel about them, they're very tough. They're painful.
Yeah.
How can I be thankful for this pain?
Yeah.
How can I be thankful for somebody destroying my business? Or how can I be thankful when no client wants to use my services?
Yeah.
How's that possible? Now, when you look at it, the simple way I look at it is you say to it, it's an obstacle. Okay. And I saw a quote, someone saying, "Dear obstacles, move out of my way." Okay. I looked at it and I said, "Oh, it looked very aggressive."
Right.
And I just responded saying, "Dear obstacles, thank you for showing me the way."
Right.
For a simple reason, an obstacle is there because you're not meant to go towards that obstacle. It's giving you a direction saying move somewhere else.
Yeah.
This does not resonate in your universe.
Okay.
So you move somewhere else. Now, in order to do that, you have to be grounded.
Yep.
No matter how much logic you apply, it's not going to work. This is where what some people call it mindfulness, some people call it meditation. You call it whatever you want to call it, apple, pears, oranges, call it whatever. You have to go back into your heart. One of my mentors says, this is literally what he said to me. He said to me, Rohit, I talk about the heart a lot, but he says to me, he explains it in a very simple way. He says, first it's about the heart set, then it's the head set, then it's the hand set.
Yeah.
Get the heart working, the head starts working, and the hand set is the actions you take.
Yeah.
Until this is not connected
Yeah.
with this, the actions are not going to be in flow. They're not going to be
Right.
aligned. So you need to get all three connected, but it starts from here.
Right.
And not many people want to talk about the heart,
Yeah.
because that involves a lot of compassion.
Absolutely.
But think about it, as a child, your parents, your loved ones showed you a lot of compassion. What happened? You know, what happened on the way? People said, you're grown up,
Yeah.
can't do that. But without compassion, we can't really live.
Absolutely.
So this is my take on, if you really want to move from this feeling of failure, start getting to that space of compassion. We show compassion to other people very easily.
Yeah.
But what about self-compassion?
Yeah, but I fully agree with that, and I think that's very valuable advice. But then back to the original question of, so how much can you show other people? How do you celebrate it?
Okay, so this is the thing. The first thing is, you talk about being authentic. If you feel that you are failing at something, admit it. Now, it's not necessary you admit it to every person.
Yeah.
The ones you have a lot of trust, and the ones who would actually say, hey, it's fine. So there will be a solution.
Yeah.
You know, this is a learning for you.
Yeah.
So this is how it will be seen.